would consider myself a racist.
Alright, so we're approaching my base right now. This took a while. Now, see, I've got a... I think I've got a nuclear reactor in here, and I think I also have a bioreactor in here. I'll have to go check, but I did this with the solar. I just got it to minimum usability, but look at all these panels. Because of how deep it is, and well, you get the idea. But I did this because what happens if I'm, off on one of my other bases, right? And the nuclear rods run out, and the bio crap runs out. Well, that covers the base, so that it doesn't completely crap out. And that is obviously the power transmitter. So that because these aren't connected, basically what I did is I stretched, when I build, I stretched them out as far as they would go. So I wouldn't have to build 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get the idea. And then I attached the other one right here, which powers the rest of the base. I got a sea monkey here, obviously. And this guy, who likes to harass me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Yeah, I can hear the nuke right up here somewhere. Oh, there's the one. There's the other. I bet you it hasn't even used any of this. Nah, these have been in there for a real life week. That goes to the moon pool. Don't need that. I do have a couple of mods here on this, but like over here, improved ACU for alien containment unit is running on here, which means that the eye jellies and the squid sharks produce a small amount of power per. That is to say, with the sharks 50 storage, I don't know how much power per second, but that's what they're there for. So I have backup power upon backup power upon backup power. But I digress. It's time to show you what I was going to in the first damn place. Exit hatch. Shortcut back down here. I gotta set up the scanner. There we go. Now I'm just gonna wait for it to detect one or two, so that when I get down there, it'll actually have the rest of it. I don't know why it's detecting it over there. Unless that's a drop off, it could be. Well, let's go find out, shall we? Now this location, I think it's important to note, right next to the ship, is also right, and I do mean right on the border of Tree Spires. Alright, so you kind of understand where this location is, given this wreck right here. Use a little speed. We're heading approximately northeast from there, if I'm recalling the direction of this correctly, and I do believe that I am. Should be right over here. Alright, so even if you only had like the 300 depth on that, let's start to head down. Alright. Alright, so you'd be able to get to about here. And I don't know what your oxygen is at. But let's see how far down you gotta go to get to even the first of the magnetite. Alright, so got a little crevice here. That can be a problem. But you know this. It's really hard to see it. I can kind of see it, you know what I mean? Got it really close. That might even be bugged. But you'll notice along these walls here.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah. Right along these walls. There's one. There's one. Now we're just approaching 400. There's one. And there's another one. And it's starting to see them. Now you see what I mean? You could easily miss these on the way down. They're not easy to see. Then if we go over here, again, this is only 400 down. There's another one. And it looks like there's another one over here. Yep, there's another one over here. So, I mean, this is only 93 meters, but beyond where your sea truck was. Now, the reason I said that there were some that were a lot deeper is because there are, but I don't know if your scanner room would be able to detect them. That, you have to come way down in here. And I picked some of these off already. There's more. But you got some here. Now we're at 475 meters. This is where it gets sketchy. Where was that big cache? Because I know it was a lot deeper. There's some at 500. Some at 509, but you can see they're up against these walls like this. And here's the deeper area. And I hear this squid shark. And again, you got those, I forget the name of them, the buoy paddlers that are kind of a problem if you're not in a vehicle. But these are the deepest ones that I found. And there he is. Take your EMP and shove it. Alright, so, I mean, you get the idea now. I shouldn't even need to record me getting the hell out of here because you kind of get an idea where the location is. And it usually takes me a few minutes to find my way out of here. So, and we got down here.